The village of Eldoria was peaceful until the arrival of a mysterious witch. Her presence brought an eerie silence and strange occurrences. Villagers whispered about her dark powers and the curse she cast upon the land. The once vibrant fields turned barren, and the river that flowed with life became a trickle of despair. Children spoke of shadows that moved on their own, and livestock vanished overnight. The villagers, gripped by fear, sought answers and a way to lift the curse that had befallen their beloved home. In the heart of Eldoria, where fear had taken root, a brave young villager named Arya decided to venture into the dark forest. The forest, dense with ancient trees and cloaked in shadows, was said to be the dwelling place of the mysterious witch. With each step, Arya's resolve was tested. Whispers of the forest seemed to echo her fears, and the path ahead was fraught with unseen dangers. She encountered magical creatures, some benign and others with menacing intentions. These encounters, though perilous, only strengthened her determination to uncover the truth about the witch and the curse that plagued her village. Arya's journey through the dark forest was not just a physical one, it was a journey of self-discovery. She learned the value of courage, the importance of perseverance, and the strength that comes from facing one's fears. As she ventured deeper, the forest's mysteries began to unfold, revealing clues that hinted at the true nature of the witch's curse. With each challenge she overcame, Arya grew more resolute. She knew that the key to saving Eldoria lay within the heart of the dark forest, and she was determined to find it, no matter the cost. As Arya ventured deeper into the dark forest, she stumbled upon a hidden grove bathed in an ethereal glow. At its center lay an ancient stone pedestal, and atop it an amulet glimmered with a mysterious light. It was the enchanted amulet, a relic whispered about in old village legends. Arya carefully took the amulet in her hands, feeling its power pulse through her. The weight of its significance was undeniable. This was the key she'd been seeking. But understanding its true potential required knowledge beyond her own. Guided by the forest's subtle whispers, Arya found her way to a secluded hut where a wise old sage resided. The sage, with eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of ages, welcomed her and the amulet. He revealed the amulet's origins and its immense power. This amulet, he said, was forged in the heart of the forest by the ancients. It holds the power to break the witch's curse, but only if used with true intent and pure heart. Over the next few days, the sage taught Arya how to harness the amulet's power. She learned incantations and rituals, each step bringing her closer to the knowledge needed to confront the witch. The sage's guidance was invaluable, filling Arya with hope and determination. With the amulet's power now within her grasp, Arya felt a newfound strength. She knew the path ahead would be fraught with danger, but she was ready. The time had come to face the witch and lift the curse that plagued Eldoria. Arya's journey was far from over, but with the enchanted amulet and the sage's wisdom, she was prepared for the trials that awaited her. The fate of her village rested on her shoulders, and she was determined to succeed, no matter the cost. Arya finally reached the witch's lair, a dark and foreboding castle hidden deep within the forest. Its towering spires pierced the sky, shrouded in a perpetual mist that seemed to whisper of ancient evils. As she approached the castle gates, the air grew colder and an unsettling silence enveloped her. With the enchanted amulet clutched tightly in her hand, Arya steeled herself. The knowledge imparted by the sage echoed in her mind, giving her the courage to press on. She knew the witch would not be easily defeated, and the path ahead would be fraught with peril. As Arya stepped through the castle's grand entrance, the doors slammed shut behind her, sealing her fate. The dimly lit corridors twisted and turned, each corner hiding potential dangers. Shadows danced on the walls, creating illusions that played tricks on her eyes. But Arya's resolve remained unshaken. Navigating through the labyrinthine halls, she encountered a series of traps designed to deter any intruders. Arya's agility and quick thinking allowed her to evade razor-sharp spikes and dodge falling debris. Each step brought her closer to the heart of the lair, where the witch awaited. Finally, Arya reached the inner sanctum, a vast chamber filled with an eerie glow. At its center stood the witch, her eyes burning with malevolence. The witch's presence was overwhelming, but Arya felt the amulet's power surge within her, giving her the strength to stand her ground. "This ends now!" Arya declared, her voice echoing through the chamber. The witch sneered, her twisted form radiating dark energy. The battle that ensued was fierce and relentless. Arya channeled the amulet's power, casting incantations and wielding its magic to counter the witch's dark spells. The air crackled with energy as their forces clashed, each determined to emerge victorious. Despite the witch's formidable strength, Arya's pure heart and true intent fueled the amulet's power. With a final decisive spell, she unleashed the amulet's full potential, breaking the witch's hold over Eldoria. The witch let out a piercing scream as her dark essence dissolved into nothingness. The castle began to crumble, its foundations weakened by the witch's defeat. Arya hurriedly made her way out, the walls collapsing around her. She emerged from the ruins, the weight of her victory settling in. Arya had done it. She had broken the witch's curse and freed her village from its grasp. The journey had tested her in ways she never imagined, but she emerged stronger, wiser, and ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With the enchanted amulet safely in her possession, Arya set her sights on returning to Eldoria, her heart filled with hope for a brighter future. As Arya emerged from the crumbling ruins of the witch's lair, she thought the battle was over. Little did she know the true final confrontation awaited her. The earth trembled and a dark vortex formed in the sky, signaling the witch's ultimate return. The witch, now more powerful than ever, materialized before her, fueled by the last remnants of her dark essence. Arya tightened her grip on the enchanted amulet, feeling its energy surge through her veins. This was it, the final battle, the moment that would determine the fate of Eldoria. The witch's eyes gleamed with malevolence as she unleashed a torrent of dark magic, sending Arya sprawling to the ground. But Arya, driven by the hope of her village and the power of the amulet, rose to her feet, ready to fight. The air crackled with energy as their forces clashed once more, each spell more powerful and desperate than the last. Arya summoned all her courage and strength, channeling the amulet's magic to counter the witch's attacks. Every incantation, every movement was a testament to her unwavering resolve. The witch's dark magic was formidable, but Arya's pure heart and true intent fueled the amulet's power. With each spell cast, Arya felt the amulet's energy grow stronger, pushing back against the witch's darkness. The battle raged on, a fierce and relentless struggle between light and dark. Finally, with a final decisive spell, Arya unleashed the full potential of the enchanted amulet. A blinding light erupted from the amulet, engulfing the witch and dissolving her dark essence into nothingness. The vortex in the sky dissipated, and the earth stilled. Arya stood victorious, her heart filled with triumph and relief. She had done it. She had broken the witch's curse and freed Eldoria from its grasp. The journey had tested her in ways she never imagined, but she emerged stronger, wiser, and ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With the enchanted amulet safely in her possession, Arya set her sights on returning to Eldoria, her heart filled with hope for a brighter future. As she walked away from the battlefield, the first rays of dawn began to break through the darkness, signaling a new beginning for Arya and her village. The journey from seed to mighty tree was complete, and Eldoria would flourish once more. As the first light of dawn broke through the remnants of the night, Arya stood at the edge of the forest, gazing at her village in the distance. The once dark and oppressive aura had lifted, replaced by a golden hue that signaled the beginning of a new era. The village of Eldoria, once shrouded in fear and despair, now bustled with life and joy. Children ran through the streets, their laughter echoing through the air. The villagers, their faces alight with relief and gratitude, gathered in the town square to welcome their hero home. Arya walked through the village gates, the enchanted amulet hanging proudly around her neck. The villagers cheered, their voices a chorus of celebration and praise. They had all endured so much, but now, with the witch's curse broken, they could finally breathe easy and look forward to a brighter future. The village elder approached Arya, his eyes filled with tears of joy. "You have saved us all," he said, his voice trembling with emotion. "Eldoria will forever be in your debt." Arya smiled, feeling the weight of her journey lift from her shoulders. "We did this together," she replied, her voice steady and strong. "This is our victory." The villagers began to sing and dance, their spirits lifted by the promise of a new dawn. Arya joined them, her heart filled with a sense of accomplishment and peace. She had faced the darkness and emerged victorious, not just for herself, but for everyone she loved. As the celebrations continued, Arya knew that this was just the beginning. The journey from seed to mighty tree had been long and arduous, but it had made her stronger and wiser. She was ready to help her village grow and flourish, to nurture the seeds of hope and prosperity that had been planted in the wake of their triumph. The sun rose higher in the sky, casting a warm golden light over the village. Arya looked around at the smiling faces of her friends and family, feeling a deep sense of connection and belonging. This was her home, and she would do everything in her power to protect it. With the witch's curse lifted and peace restored, Eldoria was ready to embark on a new journey of growth and renewal. And at the heart of it all stood Arya, a beacon of hope and strength, guiding her village toward a brighter, more prosperous future. As the music swelled and the villagers danced, Arya knew that they were all part of something greater, a story of resilience, courage, and the unbreakable bond of community. Together they would face whatever challenges lay ahead, confident in their ability to overcome and thrive. The journey from seed to mighty tree was complete, but the story of Eldoria was far from over. With Arya leading the way, the village would continue to grow and flourish, a testament to the power of hope and the strength of the human spirit.